Fearless, unstoppable, ready for his close-up. Welcome to I Hope You Suffer. This week, on I Hope You Suffer, we're going to talk about My Name is Bruce from 2007.
My song like the Primus song.
My name is Dirt Farmer.
My name is Bruce.
Yeah, we Kit and I, like Katie was feeling under the weather this week, so Kit and I just kind of scrambled to pick something in like a day to do an episode on. And I was like, fuck it, let's do My Name is Bruce. A movie I bought the DVD of when it first came out, watched it, was like, it's pretty good. Did not watch it for the longest time. And then like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I randomly put it on in like just in the background as I was like scanning my Blu-ray collection into Blu-ray.com's like app or whatever, and was not paying attention to it a whole lot. And then because I think I started that and just let Tubi kind of autoplay for a couple movies.
Yeah,
but man, watching it this time, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Ted Raimi playing an Asian man in this at one point.
Doing a whole lot of racism.
Pretty good Italian accent on him though, as Luigi. I mean, like, I will say less problematic than it could have been for 2007.
Yeah. Ted Raimi sure does love to, do blackface or yellowface or.
Oh, what has he done blackface in?
Skinner.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that.
Well, it's not traditional, but he does skin a black man and wear his face and does a horribly racist black accent. It is wild.
Yeah. Like this, I was like, oh man, why? And then there's like
he showed up and I was like, oh fuck. Don't do this.
There's like a joke that like at first I was like, come on, man. But then I was like, well, I guess it isn't as horrible as it could have been, which is like when the prostitute shows up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I'm like halfway through my transgender surgery, and I was like, woof. But then like no one makes a big deal about it. Bruce Campbell's still like, I'll fuck you, all right. It's like, come on, what's happening? Saying that, I don't know, I still gave it 3 stars. Like, it's still
when it's not doing that shit, like it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny light thing. And Bruce Campbell's being a huge asshole version of himself.
I would say it's Bruce Campbell doing what he does best, which is just being the most annoying smug prick anyone has ever seen. Like, he's clearly cornered the market on like the Ash from Ash versus Evil Dead version of Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, it's one of my favorite versions of Bruce Campbell where he's just like kind of a coward, but also still manages to save the day. Like, did you watch that? Yeah, Ash versus Evil Dead, the TV show. I was getting confused because I got the fucking the DVD that's like Ash versus Army of Darkness or whatever instead of just regular Army of Darkness.
I've never watched the show. I bought the Blu-ray like 12 years ago when it came out, and I never watched it.
It's I did not expect a lot from it, and I was surprised at like how good it is. And like he's perfect in it as like older Ash who's like just a has-been, still kind of like, I mean, it's very much the exact. He's playing like pretty much the same character in this, where he's like he lives in a trailer, he's just kind
Yeah.
of like washed up, and like still has to go out and like try to save the day, and kind of fucks it up, and like so like I kind of hope they never do another Bruce Campbell as Ash thing, because the way the series ends is kind of like the perfect send off for that character.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's very much kind of like this movie feels like the like proto idea for Ash versus Evil Dead, because it even it's like I said, it's even like the same thing where he's like living in a trailer, like people have to come to get him to come like help save shit. And it was kind of interesting rewatching this after having watched that series and seeing how kind of similar they are. But
Yeah.
it just doesn't have the meta fanboy shit. What, I don't know if we've ever talked about it, because it's not like we've ever done like Scream per se, but like how do you feel about like the meta sort of horror stuff?
Uh, not not really my taste. Like there are some that it works. Like I do love the original Scream, but
Sure.
yeah, I don't like a whole lot of the like looking into the camera wink wink kind of shit, you know?
Yeah. I I like it when it's in things like this where it's clearly like
Yeah,
played for a
if it's someone
joke.
playing themselves, like what the fuck
Like
was the Nick Cage one with Pedro Pascal?
unbearable weight of massive talent.
Yeah, like that was great. Like when it's someone just like, you know, playing an insane version of themselves that's supposed to be
Sure.
real, like that kind of made a shit I do like.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was thinking about it and I was like, I guess I don't like it. And then I was like, well, a lot of the movies I do like are like, like New Nightmare I really like. And like
Yeah.
that's very much like a meta take on Nightmare on Elm Street or whatever. And I like the first Scream. I'm fairly fine with like most of the first four Scream movies.
Yeah.
Although I feel like you know, one is so good that like it kind of fucks up the rest of them.
Right.
Um, but yeah, when it comes to like, or I guess especially in horror, because like I do like the Deadpool movies, but I was gonna say when you're trying to do like Deadpool as a horror thing, I'm like I'm out usually.
Yeah.
But I think it works really well in the context of this movie, where it's like a fan is just like, well, this fucking weird creature is gonna kill everyone in our town, and like I know who could save us is Bruce
Better call
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
And like I love the jokes at his career, because it is one of those things where it's like, as much as he's like beloved in the horror community, when you look at his filmography, there's like 10 fucking classics and then like 60 just absolute
Yeah, dog
garbage.
shit.
Like Alien Apocalypse coming soon to this podcast.
Yeah.
um and
Spider-Man 3.
hey, Spider-Man 3 is a banger. That fucking jazzy jazz room dance scene, underrated. Katie and I did like all three of them for like a bonus episode once, and I feel like I was like, I don't know, I think this movie's hated on too much. But I also don't really care about those Spider-Man movies, because Tobey Maguire is like 57 in those and too old to be playing Peter Parker. um, but it's also, I guess, like a lot of his filmography too is just like shit where like he just pops in as like cameos.
Yeah,
But like
even if
his,
for just a minute.
some of his starring stuff, like I said, like Alien Apocalypse, fucking Moon Warp, like shit like that is pretty
Yeah.
rough. Although I will watch all of them anytime, because I like watching Bruce Campbell. Like they can't all be Bubba Hotep,
Yeah.
which
Few things can.
is just like a fucking perfect movie. Probably like I don't know. I mean, like I know Ash is the thing he's most known for, but man, him as old
Yeah.
Elvis is so
I think about that
fucking
all the
good.
time.
I got to see him introduce that movie at like a screening. No Q&A, but he just came in and introduced it and then fucking left. I feel like
Incredible.
I can't remember. It was one of those things where like I think he was like like moving from state to state to get to like a convention and was just like stopping in at some screenings or whatever. But I just remember seeing like a thing in the paper that was like, oh, he's gonna be in like Dayton introducing it or whatever, and I was like, him as Elvis fighting a mummy, fuck yes. It had like no idea that that movie was gonna be as like touching as it is,
Yeah.
and fucking Ozzie Davis, just fucking unbelievable.
I'll say I've got the collector's edition DVD that comes in a tiny little Elvis jacket. It's the best.
Hell yeah. I just have like I think just the regular one.
I blind bought it, when I first started working at Best Buy. It's like, I don't know what this is, but this is fucking sick.
Yeah, I say I don't blame you. I bought God man, I blind bought so much fucking garbage for Best Buy.
Yep.
Just go to the horror section, be like, I don't know what this is. It's $15. I'll give it a try. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
Especially, man, all the fucking trauma stuff I bought.
Ah, man, remember when Best
Just-
Buy had movies you could buy and they were
yeah.
$15?
I
Damn,
can't tell
crazy.
you how much money I spent at Best Buy and fucking Borders because they were like the two places in like Dayton that carried trauma stuff. And I
Yeah.
would literally just buy anything that had like the trauma logo on it and just like, well, out of these like 200 DVDs, 20 of them were pretty good. uh yeah. So, my name is Bruce. Kind of a like all over the place movie, like we said earlier. It's pretty racist shit in it, but then like also there's some pretty fucking funny stuff in it. Him him drinking the fucking whiskey or whatever it is out of that dog bowl
Yeah.
is so fucking funny to me.
My absolute favorite bit is Raimi as the guy who is changing the population counter
Yeah,
as people
Luigi.
get murdered, and he winds up getting killed. He gets his throat slit, and he looks over at the sign, and he like pulls the zero off of his little tab, and he has to crawl over and change the population before he dies.
I like, you know, the the fucking Asian accent and shit. You know, aside, he's pretty good in this movie. Ted Raimi always like kind of delivers when he pops up, and then like especially the stuff with Bruce and Sam. Um,
Yeah,
like
when he's playing a white guy that he
yeah,
is,
well, like
he's
I just
pretty
think
good.
about like if I remember correctly, he's the voice inside Bruce Campbell's brain and Man with the Screaming Brain, right?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Like that, like when he plays oh, I can't think of her name in Evil Dead 2 and like the weird fucked up zombie fat suit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking great in
Henrietta?
that. Like, yeah, Henry, I think that's what it is. Like, he's good in Escape from LA. Like, not Escape from LA. I had Bruce Campbell's fucking thing pulled up as I was talking about it. Like he's good in Candyman and like a relatively like serious role. Not like a huge role, but like, isn't doing fucking Three Stooges bullshit. Like I forgot he was in Hard Target.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shocker. He's in like some like some legit movies. Also, 99 films seems like not as many as I thought he would be, and I feel like he would have a fucking Eric Roberts style filmography. Like 500 movies because I feel like he pops up in fucking everything. Yeah, I don't know. Like we said, he's got his moments in this despite the not fucking great racism he's doing in it. um What do you think of Jeff, the fanboy that comes to get Bruce Campbell, like kidnaps him to take him to the town?
Oh, like he was fine. I don't know. He was kind of like almost a nothing character because I feel
Yeah.
like he has very little screen time. Like he pops in here or there to remind you what the point of the whole movie is, but like he just doesn't really do a whole lot.
It's interesting because like I said, like I had not really seen this outside of that like in the background viewing probably since like 2007, 2008. So I listened to the commentary track and I watched like the behind the scenes shit on the DVD.
Yeah.
And like it's kind of like this movie I feel like the story behind the making of the movie was almost more fun than like the actual movie.
Yeah.
Cause like Bruce Campbell had to like build that town on his property at that like where he lives in Oregon and shit. And like
See,
at the
like
end of
that's
the
great.
movie, he was just like, I don't know, I can't really tear it down, but also I'm not allowed to have it on here. But like that kid, Taylor Sharp, who plays Jeff, was just like a local fucking theater actor. And this is as far as I'm at least
Okay, that's
according to
pretty sick.
Letterboxd, is his only movie. I don't know if he's done like TV shows or anything like that. I didn't look at like
Right.
IMDb, but like that's got to be like a cool thing to just be like, oh, I'm like fucking 17 years old, and he literally says in like the behind the scenes thing, he's like, I don't know, like I guess he heard about me in Guys and Dolls, and like, and I'm like, I don't know if Bruce Campbell was seeing you in Guys and Dolls, but sure, and like like they never say like every time they start talking about like the budget, Bruce Campbell's like, oh, a movie made for amount of money, blah blah blah, and we'll like talk about it like that. But like almost everybody involved in it was either like sort of a local-ish hire or like he's like, I reached out to people that like we did shorts with, like me and Sam Raimi did shorts with in like high school or whatever. Or like, like his brother and his nephew are in the movie. And like, clearly like Ted Raimi and I can't think of her name, who plays Cheryl in Evil Dead, that plays like his ex-wife in this. Like, clearly from like
Oh
Evil
yeah, yeah.
Dead. He's like I think the guy one of my maybe my favorite interaction in the movie is like the guy in the wheelchair that he just like kicks into the fucking street.
Yeah.
But he like asks for an autograph. Like that guy's somebody he worked with on like one fucking movie who knows how long ago. And it's just kind of like an interesting like story of them talking about like how much they had to just like scrape together. Like the person that did the prosthetics and makeup effects and shit, I guess basically just did it for free just to do it and work with Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
And so it is like it was I don't know, I found it like very interesting listening to them talk about it, how much of it like was just kind of scraped together. I also didn't realize this was a Dark Horse and Image Comics produced
Yeah. I
movie.
was I was very surprised when the Dark Horse logo was the first thing I saw. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And like there is a My Name is Bruce comic book that I'm guessing came out after.
I vaguely remember that.
Well, because like Dark Horse has done a shit ton of like Army of Darkness comics. And I'm assuming that's basically where the relationship started with like Bruce Campbell and because the guy that does the commentary with him is the guy that's like the head of Dark Horse, at least at the time.
Yeah.
And I know they've done like, there's like Army of Darkness versus Xena crossover comics and like um they've done was it Bubba Hotep? I know they've done ones where it's like Army of Darkness versus one of the other Bruce Campbell roles, and I can't remember which one it is now, where it's just like Bruce Campbell versus Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, oh shit, I had no idea they had like anything to do with this. And now I really kind of want to read those the My Name is Bruce comics to see if they're any different. They should do a Sundown, the Vampire in Retreat comic
Yeah.
book.
Army of Darkness versus Sundown.
I wish I could remember what the fucking comic was. I was looking at his filmography to see if any of it like jumped out at me as what it could be, but maybe it was just Bubba Hotep. I hope it's Army of Darkness versus Man with the Screaming Brain. Did you ever play any of those Evil Dead video games?
No, I didn't. My
Uh,
brother did, I think. I think he had one of them.
I don't remember them being great, but I also remember liking playing them.
Yeah. They
'Cause
seem like really good, like, time waster kind of video
yeah,
games.
they're one of those games that like you could probably beat the entire thing in like 4 hours if you just sat and played through it.
Yeah.
But like, it is extremely fun to just run around with a chainsaw and a shotgun and just shoot and cut up things.
Yeah.
But I remember the second one again, Ted Raimi is back as like for some reason Ash has this like little person helping him along. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so weird that he's like every once in a while it'll just come across like a thing where it's just like, well, Ash can't fit through this, so you know whose job it is now.
Of course.
Like just the fucking real lazy sort of like
Yeah. Really,
game
really
mechanics.
bad. Yeah. Really bad level design.
um yeah, I really like again, it just comes back to like the sort of like smug version of Bruce Campbell. Like all of his interactions in this are pretty funny. Like especially when he gets to the town and he thinks that like the entire thing was the setup for his manager's like his birthday
His
party from his
birthday
manager.
gift. Yeah.
And like, they they're all walking through the woods with like guns and shit, and he's just all like, "Oh, this is gonna be great," blah blah blah, whatever. And then Guan Di shows up and he fucking freaks out.
Yeah. He's like, wait, hold on. What the fuck?
He
You didn't
first
tell me it was real.
throws a child off their bike to steal their bike, and then you get like a scene of him like maniacally fucking pedaling this bike until he fucking gets driven off the road, and like then he just carjacks the car from an old lady, which then runs out of gas, and he's like, "Fucking old lady, god damn it!" I like the plot is very whatever, but I don't know. I feel like his shit is so good in it, where he's just like just such a dick
Yeah, just a
throughout
sack of shit.
everything. Like
The absolute fucking worst.
when you first come across him when he's on the set of fucking Cave Alien 2, which is a movie I desperately want to be real. I cannot believe that it's not a Sci-Fi Channel original. Let's see if there's anything Cave Alien.
Not to mention Cave Alien 3 and 4
No,
shooting back to back in Bulgaria.
there's Dave Allen. It's the closest thing. Dave Allen from 1994. No. But it's
That is
like,
surprisingly close to Cave Alien,
yeah,
honestly.
like I love that he's just like yelling at fucking PAs and then just falls asleep. And then like when he leaves, he's just like such a dick to all of the fans asking like, although
The
I do good.
the guy goes, "Did working with Ellen make you gay?" And he goes, "No, but your stupid question did."
There's no way those aren't questions he's been asked at
Right.
like
Probably is real
conventions.
questions, yeah.
Like, the one where he's like, "Why did you do Serving Sarah?" And he's just like, "For the money, dumbass. What do you think I did it for?" Like,
Incredible.
I know for a fact he's been asked that question more than once at a fucking convention. Um, yeah, I like pretty much everything with him is good, and like, luckily, there's not many scenes that aren't him in it.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like the ones when he's not there just drag the movie down immediately.
Yeah.
I like I like when he like goes And he's just like, he comes out of the fucking shower in the fucking fanboy's room, and he's just like, "Where'd
Yeah.
you get this fucking Evil Dead shampoo?" And he's like, "That's drain cleaner." And he's like, "That explains the itch." And I'm like, I wish I lived in a world that there was Evil Dead shampoo.
I'll say, but then it raises the question as to why is there Evil Dead drain cleaner?
Again, that's the first thing I would have made to market this
Insane.
movie. um, like I like the scene when the mom is destroying all of the shit and it's just got like the worst looking Ash action figure.
That's limited edition.
Look it up. Let's see. I'm looking up Evil Dead drain cleaner. No, it's just coming up. My name is Bruce.
Some
They
hero has to have made it.
Well, because they said something that I, assumed was a joke in the commentary about how it was like a weird Japanese thing, and I was like, well, you know what? I could buy that.
Yeah, I
But
could 100% see that.
do you think Bruce Campbell has ever seen a bloody muscle bodybuilder in hell?
I don't know. I have no idea how like into watching weirdo obscure shit he is himself. So I have no idea. Because
I'd be curious.
there
Like,
are some dudes out there where it's like, well, yeah, that guy's seen it.
it's one of those things where I feel like if I was in something as iconic as like Evil Dead, I feel
Yeah,
like I would end up watching every the
every rip
blank
off of
Evil
it.
Dead. Because
Do you
like I
think Ridley
know,
Scott's seen Creature?
yeah, 100%.
Tell
I
me
feel
about it, Ridley. I have to
I
know.
my theory is Ridley Scott when is not on set just has a stream of movies playing at random in the
Yeah,
background at all times. Only alien ripoffs though.
yeah.
All he watches is
Exclusively.
Italian alien ripoffs.
That'd
um,
be so sick.
have you read either of Bruce Campbell's books?
I read If Chins Could Kill when I was in high school.
Oh man, you gotta get to Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way because it's an actual like novel as opposed
Yeah,
to like a biography, and it kind of reminds me a lot of this, where it's like he is playing himself, where he's making a movie, and then like falls backwards into, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I read it, like a sort of James Bond-ish type spy thing, and it plays out very much like this, where it's just like, you know, dumb Bruce Campbell fucking stumbling his way into victory or whatever.
yeah.
And so, like, I don't know, I feel like you would probably enjoy it.
I mean, I'll absolutely read that.
Yeah, I would recommend. If Chins Could Kill is also very good, but the thing that made me think of that is I was like, I also have a theory that Bruce Campbell, outside of like stuff his friends made, has not seen a new movie since like the 70s.
I would not be surprised by that, honestly.
I I like the way they talk about Three Stooges, it just makes me assume that all he watches is shit like the Three Stooges
Yeah,
and like
just Three
the
Stooges
Marx
rerun.
Brothers.
Like even the fucking like whiskey that he was drinking in this movie was called Shemp's.
Yeah, and then like numerous people are credited as like let's see. I think they're all at the bottom of this. I saw it last night. Bowling Shemp, Studio Shemp,
Yeah,
shit like that. Producer Shemp, uncredited. Sasquatch Shemp, which is what my
Shimp Squatch.
yeah. Hear me out. We should. All right. I hope you suffer trademark. We
Yeah,
should make a
Shimp
movie
Squatch.
that is just Shemp from the Three Stooges fighting a Sasquatch.
Yes, deal.
I, I, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about the Three Stooges, going to see some like weird Three Stooges marathon because they were playing them in 3D. I guess at some point, someone
What?
made a 3D Three Stooges movie where like it'll just cut from like the view of them all where Mo's going to like poke somebody in the eyes, and then it just cuts to like the view of the fingers coming at the
Yeah,
camera and
it's just
shit. I
poking
was like,
you in the
that
eyes.
sounds horrendous. Have I ever talked
Actual
on here
nightmare.
about how my dad wanted to name me Shemp?
No,
My
that's
mom
unfortunate.
talks about it all the time about how like she had to talk my dad out of the name Shemp, and I was like, "Oh
This
man, I dodged a fucking bullet."
this could have been a wildly different podcast because my
I know.
dad wanted to name me Presley.
Oh man, Shemp, Presley, and I guess Katie, probably Celine for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when like you've talked to somebody and it's just it's never like the opposite gender as a name. It's always just like the most insane
Yeah,
same gender name.
like, why is that your first
I
choice?
I have no idea if there was ever an idea for a name for if I would have been like born female. But I do know that my dad wanted to name me Shemp for some reason.
Insane.
Uh
Honestly, like pretty solid.
I would have got beat up so much in school.
Get out of here, Shemp.
Somebody I would have gone to school with some kid named Mo who would have constantly hit me with a fucking hammer and shit.
Yeah. You'd have been relegated to the Stooges table
Right.
with a kid named Curly.
Yeah. Just only four of us. Constantly fucking broken and battered. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I had a whole lot to say with this outside of like it's fun. Bruce Campbell's chewing all the scenery, and then Ted Raimi. Just
Yeah.
ignore the Ted Raimi's in it.
Be be prepared. The
Well,
the
like
Ted Raimi
I
the Ted Raimi racism bits are there's only two of them, but they make an impact.
I will say, outside of like what he's doing, the scene when he like flees that or like does like whatever quote unquote magic and is leaving that town meeting and they just cut to him outside slowly walking away and flipping them off. I laughed. um yeah, it's like it's one of those things that like I would say if you haven't seen it and you're like a Bruce Campbell fan, it's worth checking out. I don't know if I would say it's worth like rushing to. There's so many better things to watch Bruce Campbell in than this, but
Yeah.
it's also like I said, I gave it 3 stars. It's not like it's still pretty fun. Like the all the shit, like the Guandi, the fucking demon's not the right word, but I'm like I don't know, weird god of bean curd that he has to fight.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool, and it's such a like. I guess it is like that's
All
like a real thing.
all of the beheadings are fucking sick.
Yeah, and
There are
it's like
so many.
uh, it's that perfect version of it where it just happens and there's like no blood.
Yeah, it's just a head flies off.
But it's I don't know. I like all it made me want to do is like I texted you last night and I was like, Katie's not here. Let's just tell Katie until episode 391. We're just doing Bruce Campbell movies. Cause now I just want to like
Yep.
watch Bruce Campbell shit.
Yeah.
Like I have
That
the
run of Sci-Fi Channel originals that he did.
hell yeah. That's man. I have the DVD of Alien Apocalypse, so I'm
I
ready
did at one
whenever.
point. And Man with Screaming Brain.
Yeah, to Terminal Invasion. I'm assuming was a sci-fi. Yep,
Has
Sci-Fi
to be.
Channel. Somehow directed by
Sick.
Sean Cunningham. He's in like there's a lot of movies he's in that like I have never heard of, but he's like far enough down on the cast list that I'm guessing he just has like a cameo in.
Yeah, just pops
But
in.
there's like a bunch of shit that like just in the Line of Duty, Blaze of Glory looks like shit, and it is him and Lori Loughlin from fucking Full House.
Insane.
Is this sci-fi? Let's see. No, it's NBC. Holy shit. Um, but I have like the complete series of like Briscoe County Jr. that I've actually never watched.
Yeah.
that I just found used, and I was like, I have to buy this. I have like the complete series of like Jack of all trades, which I have watched, and it rules. So like I'm about to go on I feel like a Bruce Campbell run. I
Camblin spree.
He has 120 credits on Letterboxd. I might see if I can get through all of them.
2026 goals.
Yeah, like he voices the owl in a Winnie the Pooh Christmas animated movie from last year.
And honestly,
He
that's a pretty good role for him.
he is second on the cast list somehow, and he's the only name I've heard of in this entire thing. And then like a bunch of the shit that he's credited in are like, you know, documentaries about horror movies that he appears in.
Yeah.
The fuck is Time Quest?
That sounds
Oh, yeah.
familiar, actually.
He's, like 7 or 8 down on the cast list, but I've never heard of this. Poster looks bad.
Oh, never mind. That doesn't look familiar. It just sounds familiar.
Like his filmography is nuts. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I could 100% this. I cannot watch Oz the Great and Powerful again.
Oh. The tagline for Time Quest is "What if JFK had lived?"
Good question.
Incredible. I'm in.
Story of a man who travels back in time to Fort Worth, Texas, and prevents the assassination. Let's see.
Oh, Larry Drake's in
Oh,
it? Hell yeah. Sold.
guy, this is the watch list. Actually, let's see. I bet this is on YouTube. 2003. There's solid chances garbage is already
Yeah,
on YouTube.
100%.
What was it? Time Quest
Yeah.
movie. Let's see. Well, there's at least one that is got
There's
a
a Time
Spanish.
Quest on there.
Well, there's one that's like oh, it says the year 2000. No, yeah, this has got to be it, but it's in the title's in Spanish, so I don't know if it's like like a lot of the way a lot of people get away with putting a movie on here is they just
Yeah.
dub it in like another language and then have subtitles, but I could handle that. Yeah, so we're gonna do some Bruce Campbell stuff. I talked to Shane about coming on, and he said
Oh,
he
yeah.
wants to do Bubba Hotep, and I was like, I am fucking absolutely down.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
100%.
force we're gonna force Katie to at least watch Man with the Screaming Brain
Yeah. We gotta
because
watch some bad shit first.
oh man, my memory of that movie was wow, this is annoying. I also like the joke in My Name is Bruce where he gets the script and he's like shooting Cave Alien 3 and 4 back to back in Bulgaria. No.
Yeah. Has a freak out.
Because man, my memory is him talking about having to shoot that movie, and because the only stuff I think My Name is Bruce and Man with the Screaming Brain are the only movies that have come out that he's directed. And like I recall him talking about how shitty it was to film in Bulgaria. Yeah, he has a movie called Ernie and Emma that he directed, but I'm guessing this is not something that's out yet because there's like no year on a Letterboxd. Huh. Oh, it's a comedy? I don't know. Oh, Ted Raimi's in it as persnickety dance instructor.
Oh no.
What? All right, I'm in because one of the people's credited as idiot on the riverbank, and there's a character named Pickles. This might be good. All right. Any final thoughts on My Name is Bruce from you?
Not really. It's it's like enjoyable enough. It's
Yeah, it's
kind of a
it's
throw it on, you know, a random afternoon and forget
it's
it.
it's the kind of movie that like if you are remotely familiar with like Bruce Campbell's work, there's things in it you will enjoy. If you're like, I've only seen Evil Dead, you're probably gonna be like, what is this?
Yeah, you're
Because
gonna watch it and be like, "What the fuck?"
there's a lot of jokes making fun of some of the shit he's worked on that like you know general horror people would be like, why the fuck is he doing this? But it's on Tubi for free. It's worth a watch.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like there was a news story I was gonna bring up
World's
for
ending.
like the
It's
news
over.
pretty good. Um, let's see.
Was it the Trigger Treat Studio 30-inch Ultimate Leprechaun doll?
No, but I'm in. Is it the one from Reason Space?
No, it's just normal.
Jesus
But
Christ, this
it
fucking
looks like it's real freaky. It's real accurate.
what?
The eyes are very
Look,
upsetting, to be honest.
literally, the first news story is about the Betty Boop fucking horror movie, and I'm mad.
I don't know.
Oh shit! Did you see? NECA reveals 3 new upcoming Jason Voorhees figures, including Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Jason
And the
Goes to Hell
like
figure looks
exclusive
sick as fuck.
there's the exclusive like skin that Tom Savini designed for the game. They're releasing as an action figure too.
Oh yeah, this Leprechaun figure looks sick. There's no way Caitlin will let me have this in the house. God, well,
Yeah,
man, there
that's
was.
one day Tess like asked me just like no restrictions. What is one thing that you would like, you know, you would have in the house if money wasn't an object, like you could just put whatever you wanted in here? And I did not hesitate, and I said 8 foot tall alien statue. And she was like, "What the fuck? Why were you so prepared?"
Why?
It's
Because that's
like
the
some
only thing
you,
I've wanted since I was 7.
yeah, that or the 15 foot tall alien queen. You know,
I feel like I would have said a Scrooge McDuck uh,
full of
coin
money.
pool. Yeah. Where, man? What the fuck did I see that I was gonna bring up? Apparently, there's a Crawl 2 coming. This is all
What
Scream 7 shit. Get the fuck out
I'm
of here.
I'm so tired of all of these sequels coming out like 10 years after the first one
Right?
came
Yeah.
out. Like, fucking
Oh,
just
I think I remember. I like look up the actual story because it. There. Did you see that the director of Smile 2 is directing the Possession remake?
what?
So originally I
I didn't
was
know that they
like,
were like fully going forward with the Possession remake, first of all. So it being from the guy who did Smile 2 is crazy.
yeah, rough. Well, because originally I was like, the first thing I heard, I was like, no, don't do it. But then it was talked about that like Robert Pattinson was going to be playing the Sam Neill role, and I was like, you know what? I'll watch that. I'll at least give that a shot because like he makes interesting enough choices that like I could go into that. Instead, it's apparently Margaret Qualley from
Oh yeah,
uh
Substance.
Substance and Callum Turner, who I do not know who that is.
I don't know who the fuck that is either. I like
And I
Margaret Qualley
was like,
pretty well,
so-
but
I
like,
was I was like immediately like, all right, I'm out. I'm trying to let's see who Callum Turner is. Oh God, no, this dude's got a weird shaped head. He The only thing I've heard of in this is he's in those Fantastic Beast movies.
oh, pass.
Oh, he was in Green Room apparently.
What?
Played Tiger in Green Room.
I haven't seen Green Room since it came out.
Yeah, I
I'll have
don't
to
I don't know if I
rewatch
could
it.
pick a single. He was in the Assassin's Creed movie, so he's got good taste. Yeah, I don't I've not heard of like any of these movies, but I like the shape of this guy's head. Got a real English looking head, if that makes sense to anybody.
Yep, it sure does.
All right, have you watched anything since we recorded last?
Uh, yeah. What did I watch? I know I rewatched Predator last night. Badlands still slaps. I rewatched Valentine, of course, because it was Valentine's Day.
How's that hold up? I have a Blu-ray of it, and I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's so dumb. It's awesome. I
That's the
love
one
it.
with fucking David Boreanaz, right?
Oh yeah, you better believe it. The fucking insanely stupid twist at the end. It's awesome. I
All
love it.
I really remember is that the one where he like somebody's like killed in like a jacuzzi by putting like the fucking lid on it or whatever.
Yep, they put the lid on
Yeah,
it, and then he's got like a drill, and he's trying to drill through the fucking lid.
that's the only
It's
scene I could really
crazy.
remember in it.
It's like this is such an elaborate way to murder someone.
I know that's like the only aspect of a lot of those like early 2000s kind of like Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, like knockoff movies where like I'm like, I don't know, they make some fucking baffling choices with some of these kills, so I'm kind of in.
Yeah, they're just like, what's a kill that hasn't been in one of the other movies? Oh, let's do this.
Or you're just like this makes zero sense from like a logical standpoint, but go ahead. Uh, was that it?
Yeah, we went and saw Wuthering Heights, which was like fine. It's whatever.
I'm just so fucking tired of people arguing about that movie.
Yeah, like I don't like Emerald Fennell. I think her movies are bad. And Wuthering Heights is like it's fine. Like it's fairly enjoyable for what it is, but like I have no attachment to the book. I know nothing about it. So I the stuff that people are arguing about means nothing to me. I don't know anything about it, but it is watching it having that detachment. It's very much a style over substance movie
Sure.
where it's like, yeah, this is pretty to look at, but it doesn't mean anything, you know?
I guess
Also, like, it's one of those things where like the suburban mom version of like super horny, where it's just like close-ups of fingers kneading dough like for ages, and then like you don't see any actual fucking in it. And it's like, don't don't show me like someone fingering eggs for 20 minutes of the runtime and then like not give me some naked people fucking banging. Like what this is stupid. Like don't play
I
up how horny this movie is and then not deliver on it.
I haven't seen any of her movies, but I feel like Wuthering Heights, Promising Young Woman, and Saltburn, all three, I have just seen the most obnoxious fucking arguments from people online about. So
Yeah.
that checks out.
Pro- Promising Young Woman is bad. It is an actively grating film the more I think about it.
Yeah, like I feel like everyone I follow on Letterbox, that's one of those movies where it's either 4 or 5 stars or 1 and 1.5. um, but I don't know anything about Wuthering Heights, so no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Promising Young Woman is like it's a rape revenge movie, but the revenge is that she scolds you like a fucking college professor instead of murdering. And it's like,
That's
okay,
one
I
way to
guess.
do it.
It's real weird. I don't do not recommend.
I think the only thing I watched this week was The Incredible Melting Man,
Oh hell yeah.
which Vinegar Syndrome put out. Like I remember seeing this on like Sci-Fi Channel or some shit, like back in like the early 2000s, and it's the effects are fucking incredible, but the rest of the movie pretty bad.
Yeah.
But a
It's
dude,
really
he's
slow.
he's pretty melty. I'll say that.
And it is incredible.
Yeah. Oh no, I watched Wendy and Lucy, I think it's called. I started listening to the Important Cinema Club podcast, Justin DeClue and Will Sloan's podcast,
Yeah.
and they were talking about um, Kelly Reichardt, who,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah, like I had seen Wendy and Lucy like when it first came out. Just I forget why, because it's not like one of those movies that seems like something I would have sought out, but for some reason I did. And I remember really liking it, so I rewatched it, and it's still pretty good. Michelle Williams is fucking great in it.
I'll have
Um,
to watch that.
Yeah, like it's one of those ones where it's like very slow and there's not a lot happening, but she plays this like homeless woman who gets caught stealing from a grocery store, and they like when she's arrested, her dog is just left tied up to like the pole in front of the grocery store. So like animal service comes and gets it or whatever, and it's like her trying to find what happened to her dog.
Yeah.
And so it's like she's fucking great in it, but it's one of those ones where it's like not a whole lot is happening. But I remember I'd seen her previous movie Old Joy solely because Bonnie Prince Billy is one of the main actors in it, and I was like, let's
Hell
see what this
yeah.
is about. But uh that's pretty much all I've watched. Like it's fucking work's killing me, so I've just been like fucking wallowing in garbage TV and drop out
Yeah.
for like the
Yep.
whole week. Um all right. What do you want to shout out?
Uh,
Yeah, I gotta fucking figure something out too.
yeah. I don't fucking know. What's a funny thing that's happened the past like 4 days?
Has anything good happened?
I don't think so. It's America in
Uh,
2026.
you could watch a video of RFK Jr. and Kid Rock working out in jeans. RFK Jr. is fucking working out in jeans, and Kid Rock just looks like Kid Rock has always looked.
Insane. Shout out to the Facebook page of the education department saying Donald Trump is the education president. That was
Hell
pretty
yeah, he
funny.
is. Man, I'm not sure knows how to actually read.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck, I'm just gonna say go listen to the Important Cinema Club podcast. It's pretty funny. And it's like all of the episodes are like 40 minutes long, and like it's made me actively want to actually watch like they're convincing enough to make me want to watch like movies that I'm like I would never in a million years feel like I'm gonna search out.
Right.
Because like I would say like 70% of the podcast is them talking about like quote unquote like real auteur directors or whatever. But then they'll have like an episode on just like we watched all three Tim Allen Santa Claus movies and shit like that, or like they did an episode on Steven Seagal. So like there's clearly some episodes where like this is garbage, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. But like I was like before we started recording, I was like in the middle of them talking about like Fritz Lang as a director and shit like that. So
Sick.
yeah.
Oh, I know. Shout out Brody King
Oh yeah.
getting fuck ice chance in Australia. Sick.
Oh yeah, did he?
Yeah.
I saw like some headline that I guess came out like ended up not being true, that like saying Warner Brothers Discovery or whatever it was, or Paramount.
Oh yeah.
What is I think that they
Yeah,
made
Warner
it so like
Brothers.
he couldn't be on TV now because they were afraid of fuck Ice Chance, and it just turned out that he just wasn't on TV because he was flying to Australia.
Yeah. On his way to Australia.
God, that fucking clip where like
I
MJF just
watched it.
fucking looks at the camera like,
I watched it so many times that
it
day.
rocks.
It's gonna be one of those things that I'm gonna revisit to like
Yeah.
lift me up, throughout the week.
Put the fucking belt on that guy.
Right? Cowards.
I keep like half my fucking For You page is like for like the last at least 2 weeks has just been the like Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm fucking tag team shit that's been happening, and
Hell
it
yeah.
rocks so much.
They're so good together.
Every time they do that fucking like dance.
Tango.
Yeah.
She's doing like spinning back fist from it.
Fucking so good. Yeah, shout out. Go watch wrestling.
Yeah. AEW
Caitlin, what do you
specifically.
want to shout out?
What? Shout out?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Minion testicles?
No, they don't have them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Duke Nukem fat cock.
Minions are Mike and Ike with eyes and overalls.
All right.
Fat cock.
Kit and I made it a goal. We're gonna see if we can get Duke Nukem's fat cock in one of the AI
I'm
headlines.
sure Katie loves that.
She's like, "Fuck it, fuck the AI, get it on there."
I thought you were
Our
trying to
goal,
get
literally,
on
that
the
whole last
podcast.
episode was to get fucking minion dongs in there, and it worked finally. So, all right, next week, assuming Katie is around, will either be Man with a Screaming Brain or Alien Apocalypse. One of those two. Gotta put Katie through the ringer of Bruce Campbell garbage. Oh god, I'm dreading having to rewatch Man with the Screaming Brain.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll be as bad as I feel it is, but I just remember it being so fucking annoying.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about it.
Like,
So
my memory is the movie is an hour and a half of Bruce Campbell running around Bulgaria while Ted Raimi is screaming and like overdub fucking over him just running around.
yeah.
Which probably is accurate for 45 minutes of that movie. And then if we can find some of these other ones, I don't know. My goal is leading up to when we cover good movies for like 9 movies in a row. Because I told Katie because I was like, originally I was like, man, I'm gonna lean towards maybe like the Romero Dead trilogy. But then I was like, you know what we should do is all 6 Dead movies, and then for like a book club episode, we could do the Living Dead book
Yeah.
that he wrote like or was writing before he died, and then like whoever else finished, because I've never read it and I want to, and I gotta make Katie sit through Survival of the Dead. Woof. I have not watched Land of the Dead in a while, but I remember really liking that movie. But Diary of the Dead and Survival of the Dead gonna be rough.
I'm gonna choose the first 3 Resident Evil films.
Oh fuck yeah. We should just after episode 400 we'll just start doing fucking series.
Yeah.
Just cuz like I know like let's see. I know I said something after we recorded the last episode about maybe letting people vote on 400, but I forgot we talked about doing the Hell Comes to Frogtown movies for episode 400.
Oh yeah. All 4 of
But
those.
I don't know. I've been in like a headspace lately where I'm like, I really want to just like watch a full fucking like not like Friday the 13th, but like one of those ones where there's like a good amount of movies that is just like a series. And so I am down. Like I'll do all fucking 7 or whatever Resident Evil movies because I've only seen the first one and I know they're all bad.
Yeah, I think I've only seen the first 2.
Honestly, if those are all streaming somewhere, I am absolutely down to.
I think I
do
tried
all-
watching the 3rd one and I made it like halfway through and was like, this sucks shit. I'm doing something else.
I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of a couple of them from just when they would be on like
Like sci-fi or
TNT
something.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like half of these are not currently free anywhere. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if also like however 6, 7 of those pop up for free somewhere,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
down.
it's on.
I will. But oh yeah, so I was saying it's like I'm thinking we'll do Bruce Campbell movies, and then my picks will just be Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness
Hell yeah.
for good movies, because I also am like very much just like that. There's like few good movies that I don't think Katie's seen any of the Evil Dead, so I'm like, we have to cover those as like good episodes, because those are, I feel like, essential viewings.
Yeah, 100%.
It'll give me an excuse to watch like the 9 cuts in the Army of Darkness Blu-ray I have again.
The like European TV cut. All the fucking nonsense they have in there.
I literally sat for like over like a 2-day span and watched all of the shit in that fucking Shout Factory or whatever I think it is, like Blu-ray, where there's literally like 5 different cuts and then fucking commentary tracks on all of them. And
yeah, that release was truly bonkers. It's like, how did you get all of this on 2 discs?
I think it was like $25 or some shit at Walmart. I was like, fuck yes. And it was like a steel book too, so pretty good deal. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say Man with the Screaming Brain will be next, but we'll see. If it's me and Kid again, we're gonna talk about a good Bruce Campbell movie.
Yeah.
And like I said, like Shane said, if we do Bubba Hotep, to have him come on, and that is currently
Oh, yeah.
free. So I'll have to see if we can like figure that out with all 4 of our schedules. All right. If you would like to support us, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/podcast. You can leave us a rating and review on iTunes or whatever the fuck. You can buy shirts at our Redbubble shop. You could go look at Hooch and little minifigs, Kit's accounts at Hidden
Hell yeah.
Kitstery.
He's cute.
You painting anything good right now?
Yeah, I'm painting a big boy. My Angron, just fucking gigantic. That's the first thing that I had painted like 3 years ago, and I was like, this doesn't look as good as the rest of my army now, so I should probably repaint
redo
them.
That sounds like a hobby I would fucking hate.
Yes.
Like,
I'm
I
hoping
remember,
this is
like,
the last time I repaint it. I'm
I
just gonna
remember
be happy with this one.
when I was like 11-ish, maybe. I remember being like, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try getting like model car building or whatever,
Oh yeah.
and just be like, nope, no thanks. If these aren't the snap-on ones, I'm out. And you can follow Katie at WerewolfFace and join Katie's Patreon at patreon.com/WerewolfFace. You can listen to my other podcast, AK Movie Club. All right. I hope you put a 0 up on the population board after you get your throat slit. But why?